Hello students of class 5. So today I am going to discuss the next topic of this chapter, and the topic is measuring angle using protractor. Okay. So already in Zoom class also I have discussed some of the points. Okay. So here I am going to discuss how to measure the angles using protractor. So first of all, you have to see there are many things, okay, like length. Okay, the length, we can measure the length of a line, or you can say the length of a table using what? A ruler, or you can say a scale. So using a scale we can measure the length of the table, or you can say the length of a line. Okay, like that you can measure your height also. For measuring your height you need an inch tape. So using that inch tape also we can measure our own height. Okay, so the length is measured in terms of meter, centimeter, millimeter. Okay, there are many units for measuring length. So like that only there is a unit for measuring angle, and that unit is called what? Degree. Okay, degree is the unit for measuring angle. So what is called degree? Okay, see here. In protractor you will be able to see what are degrees. Okay, from 0 degree to 180 degree there are many degrees between 0 degree and 180 degree. Okay, from 0 degree it will be increasing, and the highest degree in protractor you will get, that is 180 degree. Okay, so before showing you the protractor, I am just here I am using two pens to show different angles. So see here. So student, just see here, I am using two pens. You can also use two pencils to see the degrees and what is degree. See there, this red pen I am using as an initial line. Okay, this is an initial line. Initial means starting line. Okay, and this is a blue pen. Okay, just I am coinciding. I am just coinciding this blue point with this red point. Okay, so see, this is a small angle. See the opening, the gap between the two pens is called degree. Okay, so like that, see, I will open the blue, means I will slowly I will move the blue pen in upward direction, and I will keep the blue and red this point. Okay, this point I will keep like that only, that is fixed. Okay, it will not change, only the arms. Okay, this is called arm. Okay, this is called arm. Arm will change. So here the red pen, it is the initial line, it will not change, only the blue one will only the blue pen I will move. Okay, so see, there is a gap in between the red and blue pen, and this gap is called the degree, or you can say the angle between the two arms. Okay, between the two lines or between the two arms. Where are two arms? The red pen and the blue pen are the two arms. So see, clearly I am moving the blue pen like that. The gap between the red pen and blue pen is getting increasing. Okay, so like that, see, it is increasing. Okay, so this is an acute angle which already I discussed in the previous lecture. Okay, and this is our what? Straight. This is our right angle. Okay, so the gap in between these two arms is called the angle, and the angle is measured in terms of degree. Like length is measured in terms of meter, centimeter, like that only you will get degree. Okay, degree for measuring what? For measuring the angles between two lines. So here this is the initial line, and this is the you can say this is the final line, and the angle between both of them, now it is right angles. Okay, so this is right angle. Like that, if I open the blue arm, then the opening will get increased, and now this is showing this I am showing you an obtuse angle. Okay, this is an obtuse angle because it is greater than right angle. Similarly, after opening it, and now see, it becomes a straight line, so it becomes now a straight angle. Okay, so now you have to know what are the measure of angle. Like length, if we measure length, then it will be 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter, 4 meter. In scale also you will get different numbers. Okay, from 1 to 15 there are different numbers, 1 2 3 4 like that, and the numbers are in increasing order. Similarly, in angle, okay, for measuring the angle we need protractor, or you can say D. Okay, so next I will show you a protractor and how the angles are decreasing. You have to see that one. Okay, so just see. So see student, this is a protractor, also called D. This is a point. Okay, this is the point where you have to keep your this point you have to place above the meeting point of the two arms, or you can say the two rays. Okay, earlier also I have shown you two pens, blue pen and red pen. The point where the blue pen and the red pen meets, okay, that point, in that point you have to place this point. Okay, so see, from where we have to measure angle, from this side. Okay, always we have to measure angle from this side. This is 0 degree, and then 10 degree. You have to see the below one, not the above one. Okay, you have to see the scale that one is that is below. Okay, this one is below, so 0, then 10 degree, then 20 degree, then 30 degree, then 40 degrees, 50 degrees, 60 degrees, 70 degree, 80 degree, then this is what, 90 degree. Similarly, after 90 degree, 100, 110 degree, 120 degree, 130 degree, 140 degree, 150 degree, 160, 170, and then the last one is 180 degree. Okay, so our initial line will be here and our final line will be in between any of the angles. Okay, so different types of angles will be given in your book, and you have to place the protractor to find the measure of different angle. Okay, and after finding the measure of angle, you have to write the unit, and the unit of angle is what? Degree. Okay, so how we represent degree? See, so see, I have drawn one angle and the name of this angle is angle AOB. So how much this angle measure? We have to use the protractor to find the measure of this angle. So here I am putting this point, okay, this center point. You will get the center point, this point in your protractor. Okay, that point you have to place over the meeting point of the two arms. Here there are two arms, these are called two arms. Okay, OB and OA. They are two arms, and the two arms are meeting at this point, and at this point you have to place your protractor. Okay, so here I am placing it. So see, you have to place like this. Okay, so now see, this one is 0 degree. Okay, so you have to place like this. So this is, see, this is 0 degree. 0 degree. This will be this line, above this line you have to place your 0 degree. Okay, because our angle starts from 0 degree. Next you have to count. Okay, so 0, after 0 we are having 10, then 20, then 30, then 40. Then here you will be here you can see that the measure of this angle I am getting it as here. Okay, it is 1 less than 50 degree. Okay, it is 50 but 1 less than. If you clearly see here, okay, so here I am getting 1 less than 50 degree. Okay, so 1 less than 50 degree means what? We have to write 49 degree. And how to write degree? The name is this one. Okay, you can write this word, but in short form we can write like this. Okay, so this is the symbol for degree. So this angle AOB is equal to what? Is equal to 49 degree. Okay, so this is the way of measuring using protractor. Okay, so the next topic and the most important topic, I already told you earlier that how much a right angle measure, what is the measurement of right angle, what is the measurement of acute angle, and what is the measure of obtuse and straight angle. Okay, so now we will learn about this. So this is a right angle C. Okay, and right angle is denoted as like this. Okay, the angle, generally we denote the angle in this way. Okay, in a round shape like that we have to denote. Okay, using a pen you have to round like this. Okay, but right angle is written like this. Okay, right angle we have to write like this. Okay, that is, you can say the inverted L, that means ulta. Okay, ulta L. L is in inverted. Inverted means ulta. Okay, so here see the measurement of right angle is what? 90 degree, because see here our 0 degree will be placed. Okay, this 0 degree will be placed here, and this is see 0, then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. This will be what? 90 degree. So the measure of right angle is equal to what? 90 degree. Similarly, the measure of acute angle, it is less than right angle. Therefore, it should be less than 90 degree, but it should be more than 0 degree also. That means any angle between 0 degree and 90 degree is called an acute angle. That means in question, if they ask that an angle measured 35 degree, then what the name of the angle is what? So we can say if 36 degree is there, then 36 degree comes in between 0 and 90 degree. Okay, and any angle between 0 degree and 90 degree is what? Is an acute angle. That means starting from 1 degree to 89 degree. Okay, starting from 1 degree to 89 degree, all the angles are what? Acute angle. Okay, and the next one is obtuse angle. So obtuse angle are the angle which is more than a right angle. So already we know the measure of a right angle is 90 degree. That means obtuse angle is what? It should be greater than 90 degree. Okay, it should be greater than 90 degree, but it is less than 180 degree. Okay, 180 degree, where 180 degree belongs? This is 180 degree. Okay, so it should be what? It should be above 90 degree but below 180 degree. Okay, obtuse angle is above 90 degree but below 180 degree. And the last angle is straight angle. So straight angle measures 180 degree. See here, this is a straight angle. Okay, so if you put your protector, okay, this is the center point, these are the two arms OT and OR. Okay, this whole angle is what? A straight angle. And if you put your point, if you place your protector and this point above this meeting point, you will get a straight angle. Okay, this is a straight angle, and if you count from 0 up to this here the next arm ends. Okay, here first arm, here is the initial line, and here is our terminal line, or you can say final line. Okay, final arm. So you can see here it starts from 0 and it ends in 180 degree. So the measure of straight angle is what? Straight angle is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, so these are the measure of the different angles. So student, try to do the next exercise, that is 10.2. So you can see in 10.2, in question number 1, already a protector is given, and you will be able to see there are already the arms are drawn there. Just you have to see and you have to count how much degrees each angle measures. Okay. So see in exercise 10.2 on question number 1A, protector is given. See, this is the initial line. Okay, this is the initial line that will be on 0 degree. See, it is placed above 0 degree. Okay, so this is 0 degree. Next, see, next red line, that is our terminal line, or you can say the final arm. Okay, this final arm. So in between 0 and that means in between BC and BA, how much gap is there, you have to count. Okay, you have to count the degrees. Okay, so you have to count the gap in between. So just see the lower one. Okay, here the lower one. Here the first one is 0, then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and it ends at 70 degree. But you can see clearly, if you go above, you will see that it is 1 less than 70. Okay, that means it is 1 less than 70. That is what? We can say the measure of this angle is 69 degree, because if we subtract 1 from 70, then we will get 69. So this is 69 degree. Similarly in B number, Okay, so A number is an acute angle because it is 69 degrees. 69 degrees present in between 0 and 90. Similarly, here in number B, you can see that the angle is more than 90. That means it is an obtuse angle. Okay, so see the measure of this angle. The angle comes in between 110 degree and 120 degree. Okay, remember you have to see the lower one. Okay, lower scale. The below one, not the above one. Okay, you have to see the lower one. So after 90, see, after 90 we are having 100, then 110, then 120. In between 110 and 120, see the red line goes. Okay, so it is how much? 110. After 110 you have to count 5 small lines, like in scale you have counted. Okay, before in class 4, 5 you have done this. In class 4 also you have done this one. Using a scale we can easily measure the length of a line segment. Okay, so here you can see after 110 you have to go 5 small lines. After 5 the red line is going. That means this angle measure 116 degree because you have to go 6 lines. Okay, so like that just do the remaining one in your book itself. Okay, and number 2 also you have to do it in your book. Use the protractor to measure the angles. Already I have shown you how to measure. You have to place the protractor above this point, that is Y. Okay, here in A number C, here you have to put that point. Okay, that center point of the protractor you have to place over this. And the initial line will be below the 0 degree. Okay, means it should coincide with 0 degree. It should be placed along 0 degree. So you have seen the protractor where 0 degree is there. Okay, you have to place that in that way, and you have to count the angle. You have to count in degrees. Okay, you have to use the lower scale. So student, please try to do the remaining question as well as chapter checkup. Chapter checkup, the questions are very easy. Already we have learned in previous in previous 2 lecture already I discussed about rays, line segment, point. So about this, your first question is there, and that is fill in the blanks. Like that only. In question number 2 you have to see where is right angle, where is acute angle, where is obtuse. Okay, like that you have to see where are the angles present, and you have to color accordingly. So right angle you have to measure in red, acute angle measured in blue. You have to color in blue. Next, obtuse angle you have to color green. Okay, so try to do the remaining ones. Okay, this is very simple. And students, if you find any difficulty, any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, so try to finish the activity. Okay, thank you.